Today we're going to do a very quick hip mobility workout. As horse riders, we need good mobility from our hips so that we can move with our horse and really absorb the horse's movements from our hips. And unfortunately, often in our daily life, we tend to sit quite a lot, and that can make our hips very stiff. Before you do this workout, I recommend that you do just a little warm-up. It could be maybe 10 minutes of walking and then you're good to go. So let's get right into it. We're going to start with some squats. So stand with your feet approximately hip width apart, and then we'll just start doing some squats. Make sure that your knees are going over your toes, so your knees are not going in like this, and that you have good posture with your back straight. So you're not going to let your back round like this. Remember to breathe. So squats are fantastic for horse riders because it really improves our mobility and also our balance, and it's also a great strengthening exercise. One more. Great. And then we'll do another kind of squat. So now take a very wide stance. You can also rotate your feet a little bit out and then squat down a little bit, and now just start shifting your weight from side to side. So this is a really great hip opener exercise. Again, remember to breathe. Again, make sure that your knee goes over your toe. This is great to do, for example, before you ride. Good. Have a little shake. And now we're going to sit on the floor. And we're going to do a little bit modified butterfly stretch. Find good posture. And now I'm actually going to show you like this so you can see a little bit better. When you inhale, let your back really round. Don't lean forward, just round your back. And when you exhale, straighten your back like this. And now you should feel some stretch in your inner thighs. Good. And again, inhale, round your back. So this is also going to improve your back mobility. And exhale, and really sit tall. Inhale and exhale. And when you exhale, you can also a little bit draw your legs or your feet towards you, so that can enhance the stretch a little bit. Just go at your own pace. And we'll do one more. Good. Now you can sit like this, so spread your legs and have your knees bent. And now just start rotating your knees from side to side, and you can lean a little bit backwards towards your hands. So now we're working on our hip rotation. So this hip is going to go into internal rotation, and this one is going to go into outward rotation, so external rotation. And now I change. Keep your seat bones on the floor, so the movement really comes from your hip joint. Good. And now we're going to change a little bit. So now you can bring your knee all the way down to the floor, and this hip can also lift a little bit off the floor, and then change. Remember to breathe. So again, we're working on the internal rotation here. Let's do 2 more. Good. Okay. The next stretch is going to be for your glute. So now you can sit like this and then cross your other leg like this and kind of hug your leg like this. And again, first let your back round, and now inhale. And again, as you exhale, draw your leg towards you and straighten your back. And again, inhale and exhale. So these are quite gentle stretches, but they can still be very effective. And when it comes to mobility and stretching, you really never want to force it. Really stretch yourself tall. Let's do 1 more. Good, and now we switch. Same thing, hug your leg, inhale, round your back, and exhale. Go at your own pace. So this workout is really great to do before you ride, or also after, or whenever you feel like stretching. Let's do 1 more. Good. So our last stretch is going to be for our hip flexors. So now we're going to go into this half kneeling position. And what you want to do is make sure that your pelvis is straight, so you don't have rotation in your pelvis, and also that your pelvis is in neutral, so you're not arching your back. Good. So from here, from this position, start rounding your back, so kind of tilting your pelvis backwards, or tucking your tailbone under, and also activate this glute from the leg that's behind. Now I'm already feeling the stretch, but if I want to enhance it a little bit, or if you don't feel the stretch yet, then you can start shifting a little bit forward. Just make sure that your pelvis and your lower back is not arching, so keep tucking your pelvis under. And make sure that your pelvis is completely level, so there's no rotation. Good. Now you can come back and then go again. You can exhale while you go into the stretch, and then inhale and come back. So you can do this slow pulse, or if you want to, you can also stay in the stretch a little bit longer. Good. And then we're going to do the other side. Same thing. Check your pelvis. No rotation, completely level. Tuck your tailbone under. Activate this glute. And then shift your weight a little bit forward. Keep your upper body straight. You're not leaning forward. And again, you can go back and forth, or you can hold the stretch a little bit longer if you want. So you really should be feeling it here in front of your hip. Good. Well done. So that's it for today. So this was the first video on this channel, and there's a lot more to come. So we're going to be focusing on all the aspects of our fitness that will also benefit our riding. So if that's something that you're interested in, please subscribe and come and work out with me. And let's get fit in 2025.